What's up guys, welcome back to this YouTube channel. In case you are watching me for the first time, remember to subscribe, like, share and also comment. So guys, in today's video I want us to watch this video from a white lady. She has come out and said more things about Jamaica. I want you guys to watch and to listen to what this American lady or a white lady she is revealing about Jamaica. Watch till the end, then I'll be back with more comment.
Hey y'all, hey! If you've been following me, you've known that I have been living in Jamaica for over 5 years, well, almost 5 years. And recently I had to come back to America to have surgery on my knee. I recently was inboxed and someone asked me, what are the benefits of living outside of America versus in America? So I'm getting ready to tell you, because everybody knows me love Jamaica. My accent's horrible, so I'm not even going to try. But the benefits of living in Jamaica, I'm a Cubs fan. Being back in America is horrible. Yeah. I love America. Don't get me wrong. I love my country, but I love Jamaica more. And the reason being is, in America, we have rent or mortgage, which is no less than $1,500 a month, even for a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom in a nice area. Then you have your electric, your water, your gas, your cable and internet, your car insurance, your health insurance. And even if you have health insurance, then you have a copay. If you go to the doctor, you have a bigger copay if you have to stay in the hospital. The bills are never ending. I literally have a book that I have to write them all down and check them off as I pay them when they come in every month, because I can't keep up with them. There's so many bills, right? Then, not to mention, the healthcare system is horrible. The food that they provide us is full of preservatives and poisons so that we get sick, and now we have to depend on the healthcare system and take healthcare medicine and all this stuff. When I moved to Jamaica, of course, the food there is organic. It's grown, raised. Your meat is raised there. Your vegetables and fruit are organically grown there. If you go to the farmer's market, if you find a local farmer to sell you your meat, your fish, and your eggs, and go diving for your fish, whatever, what have you. Anyway, all the food is organic. There's no stuff in it. So automatically, that alone, I lost a whole bunch of weight. Go back on my videos. I'm not going to go into it. But living in Jamaica, it's peaceful. Like, the people are so amazing and so friendly. Yes, you have bad everywhere. Everywhere you go, you have good and bad people. There's always going to be guns and drugs and this and that, but you also have a positive side. It's paradise, for God's sake. So I have a 1-bedroom apartment overlooking the sea. It's fully furnished with no utilities. Internet is provided, water, power, everything is provided. And I pay $350 a month. No, 3 times the rent, prove your income, this or that. Oh, you need a place? I have a place. Pay me the first month and a deposit, and it's yours. I've been there 5 years in the same apartment. Why would I move? So when I got sick, I had to come back to America to have surgery. I didn't have anywhere to live because I had sold my house. I sold all my furniture. I sold everything. So just for these few months that I'm in America to have this surgery that's covered by my insurance that I already had from my husband passing, that's a long story. But so the rent was $1,200 deposit, $1,200 rent. The power was $200 deposit, gas $200 deposit, water $150 deposit, internet $100 a month. Then my car insurance, I had to buy a car, so that's another $6,000. Then car insurance runs me $250 a month for full coverage. Like, the bills never end. Within 3 months, I spent over 7,000, well, not counting the $6,000 car I bought. In 3 months, I spent almost 8 grand just because now I have to buy a couch and chair. I have to buy my furniture, had to buy a bed to sleep in, then I had to buy linens to go on the bed, I had to buy dishes, then I had to buy food, which is outrageous, $12 for a dozen eggs. Come on. So yeah, why do I live in Jamaica? Because I don't have to worry and stress myself over bills. Yeah, it's not an easy life compared to America. It's a third world country. Some say it's not third world. They say it's first world. You choose what you call it, what you want to call it. Because for me, it's paradise. I have no hot water and I have no AC, but I have fans in the window and I have the sea breeze coming in. So I don't need it. If I need to wash my clothes, I wash them and hang them out to dry. There's no dryer, but I love that because the fresh sea breeze blows through my clothes. Anywhere you go, 5 miles, 10 miles down the road, there's our river. We go every Sunday to the river. There's waterfalls, there's music, there's dancing, there's people everywhere. Just, I don't know. There's no difference. It's no question for me. I love Jamaica. And as soon as I get well enough and back on my feet, you're damn right, I'm going back. Who's going with me? And for those saying, oh, once your American money run out, you'll go back. No, I won't. I won't. Because I'm retired. I'm on a budget. I've taken my money and budgeted it. I allow myself so much every month while I'm in Jamaica. And once I reach that budget, that's it. And so that money, it'll last me a really long time. I'm not rich by any means, trust me. But I lived in Jamaica on less than $1,500 a month total. Rent, food, everything. So yeah, I'm not going nowhere. I'm here to stay. I do apologize if I'm rambling because I did just take my medicine, so I'm kind of boo-boo. So if I'm rambling, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's a big advantage. Not just Jamaica, any country outside the U.S. Pick one. Pick one, search it on TikTok, living in so-and-so country, and there's a million videos of other people that have done it, and you can follow them and get guidance from them. But before you move anywhere, make sure you travel there and see if you like it. Because Jamaica is not for everybody, and it's not for the weak. If you're weak-minded, or if you're not street smart, or if you're not aware of your surroundings, then don't move here. Absolutely. But I wish you luck. One last thing and then I'm done. Don't come at me with Jamaica's dangerous. Jamaica this, Jamaica that. Because I'm scared to go to the freaking gas station in America. Might get robbed. Go to a concert, might get blown up. Go to visit my nephew at his school, might get shot in a school shooting. I mean, come on now. There's violence everywhere you go. So don't give me that crap. Jamaica polices their own. So it's much safer than you think it is. That's the media. So if you come to Jamaica and you want to tour around and you want to see Jamaica and you're scared to do it, give me a call. Me and my security guards will come get you and we'll show you around. Hey y'all.
I got it.
So somebody asked me why I moved to Jamaica. And I'm going to tell you why. So I don't feel well, so I'm drinking ginger with lime and honey. That's a Jamaican remedy. Or you can squeeze some lime in a shot of rum.
And that'll clear you up too. But why did I move to Jamaica? Well,
All right, y'all be safe.
let's go back 4 years ago. I apologize for the background noise. A little over 4 years ago, I was married to a wonderful man for the last 18 years. Well, 17 years at the time. And yes, I'm using a filter because I look like horrible because I'm sick right now. So, I was married to a wonderful man for 17 years. We had 4 kids, all of his, but they're my stepchildren, and 10 grandkids, and he worked in the coal mines. Most of you know this and know me. But one day, he laid down for a nap and didn't wake up. And it was devastating to me because we were still in love like the day that we met. We still dated each other and loved each other. I mean, we weren't perfect. We had our issues. Every marriage does. But we loved each other. And so his death was traumatizing to me. And after the day he passed, even before the funeral, only a select few of people, and you know who you are, checked on me, came to see about me, including his children. And our friends, I no longer fit in because I'm now single, you know, with their married couples dates and couples parties, and I just didn't fit in anymore. So everybody drifted away. And so little by little I sold off everything he had. I gave his motorcycle for a little bit of nothing to his best friend, and I sold I gave his truck to his cousin, sold the house, and decided to move back home with family in Kentucky. I hadn't been around them in over 30 years. But I thought maybe it'll be good if I be around family again. Wrong decision. But anyway, long story short, I lived in Kentucky for a whole year. I gave it a chance, and I was still miserable. I was still depressed. And anyway, I went on a girls' trip to Jamaica because I had been talking about Jamaica since I was a little girl. Anybody that knows me, I'm obsessed with Jamaica. My husband, I had told him that year, I said, if you don't take me to Jamaica, then you're paying for me and my girlfriends to go. And he said, no problem. But, of course, he wasn't around to do that. So, me and these 4 other women went to Jamaica for 10 days. And we had an amazing tour guide, Island Tours Jamaica. And we spent an amazing 10 days, I think it was, at the Rio Reggae in Montego Bay. And we had an amazing time. I completely forgot all my problems, everything. And we went back home. And when we went back home, I went back to Kentucky. They went back to Alabama. And I was back to being miserable and depressed and sad. So I called this tour guide and was like, hey, if I come to Jamaica for 3 months, do you think you could help me find, you know, a long-term apartment? Well, short-term. Yeah, no problem. So I got an apartment and I stayed those 3 months, came back home, and I was miserable. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna move to Jamaica 7 months out of the year, and then I'll come back home the other 3 months, because you know you have to live in the United States every 6 months, less than 6 months, in order to not have to file on your taxes and all that. And you know, it's a bunch of paperwork and stuff. Anyway, I go home about every 3 months. But long story short, I went for 3 months, and I've been here a little over 3 years. And the apartment I currently live in, I found through a mutual friend in Jamaica that I had made. He's no longer living. He met his demise last year. But his uncle had a house with an apartment downstairs, and I have a pool overlooking the ocean, and I basically pay $350 a month with no utilities. Yeah, I have a 7-passenger van. I'm running a successful tour company, showing people around the island. Most of my tours are single females traveling alone because they trust me, you know. But yeah, that's how I ended up in Jamaica, and I love it here. It was the best move I've ever done. It was the best decision in my life. I lost over 80 pounds, about 65 or 70 actually. Went from a size 16 down to an 8 within 7 months. And I put a little bit back on now, but it was the best move I ever did, mentally, physically, emotionally. I still have my days. I still miss my husband. But I love Jamaica, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So don't listen to the advisories, because the neighborhoods that they mention in those advisories, the neighborhoods and the areas that they mention, as a tourist, you will never go there. We wouldn't take you there if you paid us. You'll never reach those areas. So you're perfectly fine to come and enjoy your vacation and have a wonderful, amazing time. If you have any questions about moving to Jamaica or coming to visit, or you need a tour guide, or you even need airport transport, hit me up. I'd be more than happy to help you out.
I always find it ironic that in places called third world countries, the quality of life can be so much more vibrant, invigorating, filled with real relationships, laughter, joy, that we don't get here in the US. For example, when I would go to Jamaica growing up, I always noticed that work wasn't as much of a priority. And then I realized that in the US, we live to work, and in other countries, they work to live. In the US, we value our luxuries. We love having things. We go to Amazon, we click, we buy. It's a ton of consumerism. It's a ton of prioritizing these material things, but we don't prioritize human connection the same way. Living in the West, it's a very I-focused society. So we are focused on ourselves, our gain, our lives, our world. And when you go to another country where it's more we-centric, it's less individualistic and more of a collective, there's just this level of laughter and joy and connection. In Jamaica, we party with each other. We party with our friends, our family. They may not have as much monetarily, but they have so much more joy. They're gonna play dominoes, they're gonna connect, they're gonna meet up, they're gonna talk. Those types of things don't happen in the US as much because we're all so busy doing business. We all got our own things going on. It's big as hell. You're all the way in this state, I'm all the way in that state. It's just not the same kind of environment that fosters those.
So guys, I hope you have watched and listened to that video from a white lady. She has come out and revealed more things about Jamaica, and also she has said that she loves Jamaica more than her country simply because she has come out and find that Jamaica, it is a peaceful country, and also Jamaica, it is the best place than her country simply because some of the challenges that she has gone through in her country. So for me, I want to tell you guys that this lady, she has talked about the challenges and the struggle that she was facing while she was in her country, because in the Western countries, in the United States, Canada, UK, those countries, most of the things which it is going there, it is about work. So this lady, she's coming out and say that America or any other Western countries, their system, it is like a slavery system, because there they need to work. Yeah, you can't just survive in America without having work. And also the system that it designed, if you don't have money, you just can't survive in the United States. And this, it has made also majority of people to come out and realize that the system in America, it is like slavery plantation farm, whereby yes, I agree. There is a lot of opportunity in America. If you want that good house, you can have it. If you want a good car, the Tesla car, you can work and you will have it. But for you to maintain that good house, you will need to pay mortgage. You will need to pay some of the things, some of the expenses. And also, for you to still maintain that good car, you will need to pay, you will need to pay, maybe you take it with a higher purchase. So this is tell you that the system there, it designed for you to work, and also for you to maintain the lifestyle that you want, you will need to work so that you can pay the house rent, you can pay the mortgage, you can pay some of the, I mean, the bill. It is becoming more, you will have more bills to pay, and that will lead you to work, even to have more than 2 to 3 jobs. So this white lady, she's coming out and revealing the reasons to why also she decided to move out of the Western countries like United States to come in Jamaica. And also she has talked about how Jamaica, it is beautiful, because she has come out to find that there is no better place. There's no. She has come out to find that Jamaica, it is a good place than her country, and also she has said that she loves Jamaica more than her country. So this is tell you that the things that she has come out and found in Jamaica, there is no it is very hard to find it in their country, simply because when you talk about the food, she has come out and find that the food there in Jamaica, it is a natural food, and also they are eating healthy food, organic food. But in the United States, for you to have organic food, it is more expensive, and also majority of the food that these people, they are taking, it is a processed food, it is a chemical food. So for her to just leave her country to come in Jamaica, it is also because of the food, because I keep on telling you that Jamaicans, they have organic food. If you want food, you can just have it straight from the farm. But in the United States, to find organic food, it is very expensive, and also it is very hard. And that's why this white lady, she decided to move out of her country to come and live in Jamaica. And also in Jamaica, she has found out that in Jamaica, it is you can live freely. You can easily know your neighbor. You can easily bond with other people. But in the United States, people, they are just minding their own business. And they keep on telling you that in the United States, it is very hard to know your neighbor. You might be living with your neighbor. He is maybe a prime minister. He maybe is a member of a parliament, or is an MP, or is a minister. Or even you can find out that you are living with a thief, a bank robber, a robbery, or a murderer, but you can't know, because it is very hard in the United States to know your neighbor. You can't just not go and knock and tell your neighbor, I want to have information about you, what are you doing? No, that one, it can't. So when you do that, the neighbors, they will call the police, and you will be arrested for trespassing in someone's land or someone's house. But here in Jamaica or in Africa, people, they must know their neighbor. And that's why this lady, she's saying that it is very easy to know your neighbor and to bond with your neighbor. You will know the work of your neighbor. You will know the children. You will know if the children and the like half of the family, or even entire the family of your neighbor. But in the United States, it is very hard. It is very hard. And also people that are just minding their business. So this lady coming out and tell us exactly some of the things which it is going on in America, in her country. For me, it is also telling me that majority of the people right now, they are finding Africa to be a beautiful country and a best place to relax than in the Western countries, because these people, they have ruined their country to an extent whereby I've seen majority of people, they are now leaving the Western countries. They have started to realize that their country, the system, it has their system. It is all about like slavery. It is just work, 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 and even you can die working. So for me, I can tell you that majority of the Western people, like I've seen majority of people from Canada, they are coming and retire in Jamaica. Or even here in Africa, we have seen majority of white people also, they're coming in Africa, they are buying land, they are want to settle here in Africa. And also we have seen majority of white people also, they are now going to Jamaica, especially this time of how Donald Trump is ruining everything in America. We have seen majority of people, they are leaving America. So this tell you that our countries, our black country, it is becoming more good country than the Western countries, because these people, they have been telling us that their country needs to be like the beautiful house, the tall building. But for me, I can tell you that it is not African dream. We African dream, we know exactly our nature, we know exactly our culture. So for us black people, we need to maintain our culture. I don't want to see Jamaicans copy pasting like United States. No, I just want, and I'm so happy about with Jamaica, because they have preserved their country, they have preserved their land to an extent whereby Jamaicans, they are having natural beaches. Jamaicans, they are still practicing their culture. So this is tell you that these people, they are not following what the first world countries they are doing. Because if you are following what the first worlds they are doing, also our country, it might be bad as like their country. Because in their country, they have ruined it with a system there. It is work, no things. It is very hard to find natural food. Everything, it is being processed. Everything, it is computer, it is chemical. So kindly guys, I don't want to talk too much. Kindly subscribe if you haven't. Like this video, share, and also comment. See you on my next one. Bye bye.